whole point. I just wanted you guys to come over and talk to her. I mean, I just want her to realize what this was. I mean, in reality, there's not much you guys probably can do about it, is there?
I mean, she could probably get charged with child porn.
What's up, guys? Mike the Cop. I am back with another video and some commentary on it. This one's out of Columbus, Ohio. I don't know when the incident took place. I just know that it started kind of making its way around the internet today and on news articles and so forth and so on. Essentially, the backstory is that a father calls the police to report that his 11-year-old girl is being manipulated into some sexual activity by a grown man on the internet. And he's wanting the police to talk to his daughter about this or address the issue. This is the basics of the call. The video is the response of these Columbus officers that showed up to the house. And we're going to watch this. I will point some things out. I will ask some questions, and I will kind of give you my initial take. And this may deserve some follow-up in the future when more information comes out. So let's take a look.
No.
I know, nice crispy Sprite could be.
Oh, you know what? I just want Sprite. I haven't done Sprite since I was like a kid. Good that you say that.
Sprite's good, especially the Jolly Sprite.
Oh, you know what I lied to you. Do you ever see that Sprite challenge? They drink a bottle of Sprite and try not to burp.
Oh, yeah.
All right, before we keep going, just a couple of things that I've seen these officers getting criticized for that I think is undeserved, because I'm going to do this video fairly. First is that they're having a conversation about completely unrelated matters. They're beat partners, they're humans, they're at work all day long. They're going to have normal conversations because they're humans. So I do not fault them for having normal conversations. This is their job. They respond to insanity all day long. And so having normal conversations in between is one of the ways that I think is actually healthy. So I'm not worried about that. Some people were, I seen commenting online about how insensitive it was to have that conversation. You know, we can split hairs over it. I don't have a problem with that. The original poster, obviously, you can see his TikTok handle there. Maybe you can ask him questions directly if you have them. I have not spoken to him, but it says that he originally called at 6. They show up at midnight. Again, I don't fault them for responding to a non-emergency call. It wasn't like there was a predator at the house, not active online in the moment that they could catch or something. And in a busy city like Columbus, you're going to have priority calls that have to be dealt with. So I also don't fault them. You know, you also don't know when they were actually dispatched to the call. Where was it in the queue? They're just knocking down these calls as they come to them. They are not in charge of who they respond to when. They are dispatched to those things. So I don't fault them for that either. And I see some comments online criticizing those things because people are so mad about what is about to happen in this video that they're just piling on. But I think we have to be objective in these things. And this is where things get weird.
Hi.
Yeah, she's in bed now. It's sleep.
Well, it still happened though, right?
Yeah. I just the whole point. I just wanted you guys to come over and talk to her. I mean, I just want her to realize what this was. I mean, in reality, there's not much you guys probably can do about it, is there?
Sounds like the dad is wanting the cops to have come to actually speak with his daughter along with him about the dangers of the activities she's being either exposed to or engaging in online.
I mean, she could probably get charged with child porn.
Who, she can?
Mhm.
She's 11 years old.
She's creating it, right?
She's 11 years old.
Doesn't matter. He's still making.
This is where she takes a weird leap, this officer. I don't know where this comes from. Part of me feels like I have to be missing something as to why she would go from a dad saying that he was hoping that the cops could talk to his daughter about what she's experiencing online with a grown man. And they jump to the fact that she could be charged with child porn and making pornography. Like, what? Like, yeah, maybe by the letter of the law, there's a technicality there, but what? Like, if an 11-year-old female is being manipulated by a grown man on the internet, the problem should be initially to question the man and his motive and his actions, not that of an 11-year-old girl. Very, very weird interaction to me. It's almost like, have the cops dealt with this guy and this family before? I don't know. Maybe there's a Columbus cop out there. I did speak to somebody at the department, but there was no indication from that conversation that that's the case. This is many officers looking at this officer going, what? And I'm in the same boat. I was a cop for 11 years. And I'm looking at this going, that is a weird thing to bring up, a weird thing to say right now. It's inappropriate. It seems out of common sense, out of line of reasoning. Like, what is going on? Why? I don't know the answer, but I will tell you that is not seemingly an appropriate response. Again, unless I'm missing something, which I might be, but I'd have to be missing something awful big for her to just jump right to that. There's no indication that he had frivolous calls before, and she's saying, like, you got to stop calling us for this. We've told you before that you are responsible for your daughter. Stop letting her get on the internet. She continues to do these things. It's not like that. She just makes a weird jump to this. What is going on?
No, she's not. She's being manipulated by a grown-ass adult on the
Is she
internet.
taking pictures now?
You guys have a nice evening.
Okay.
Thank you for coming. Are you serious?
Kudos.
Have a nice evening.
Kudos to the cop because kudos to the dad because he was a lot calmer than you would expect from a dad who is in that position and didn't get any help or resolution whatsoever from his local police officers that he contacted for this situation, where clearly there would be a massive danger to his child, a clear violation of the law, things that need to be investigated. And wow, I don't know how I would react as a dad, but I don't think it would be that calm and polite as that dad was. Crazy. All right, guys. I don't know what you guys think about the situation, maybe what you know about it. Drop your thoughts down in the comments. And yeah, it's good to be here with you making a video. I wish it was under better circumstances because that's shameful. On the surface, this is shameful for the police officers involved in this. The other guy, the partner that was with her, who knows what he was thinking? Maybe he was sitting there thinking like me, like, what the heck are you doing, lady? I don't know. And this video will deserve a follow-up on some level about what the department does with her and what this investigation yields. Let it fly in the comments, guys. We'll see you next time.